Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. Here we are, the release of Grind Survivors. Finally, we've been playing the demo, the playtest, for a very long time, and now we're finally able to jump into the actual game. Couple things before we get started into the gameplay. One, these are probably going to be the two most asked questions. No, your demo progress does not carry over. Fortunately, that does mean you need to start fresh again, which sucks because I know personally I put a lot of time into the playtest and the demo, probably about 30 hours combined. Every single time had a restart. And so yes, we do have to restart again. And two, this is not an early access release. This is, the game is out. It does seem like there's a lot of content here, so I am happy to see that. You can see right here that they increased the sort of darkness levels, so now it goes up to darkness 5, and then you can do endless mode. There's going to be 3 maps in the game now, so Burned Forest, Bastion, and then Scorched Grounds. And then if we come over to the, let's come to the Codex, because it seems like there's a lot of weapons added to the game, and I'm not sure exactly how many are. I assume they're all in the game, but now it looks like there's a Tesla, which I do have the Tesla gun unlocked, and we're going to run that today. There's the shotgun, there's the saw launcher, which is a new weapon, SMG, revolver, and then it looks like there's going to be an assault rifle, a sword, and then a laser gun. So quite a few new weapons. The assault rifle's new, sword mastery is new, or sword, laser, saw launcher, and then Tesla gun. So maybe about 5 new weapons in this game. I think that's it. Skill tree looks the same. Everything else looks the same. So what we're going to do today is we're going to run one of the new guns, the Tesla. Very cool, very powerful gun. It's basically, you know, a chain lightning gun. We're going to run rank 3 because I don't have rank 4 weapons yet. I haven't really been able to grind this yet. I did unlock rank 4, but we're not there yet. So let's do rank 3 and we'll do a run here. Very happy. I'm very happy. Oh yeah, there's also the characters too. Sorry, we didn't go over those. I haven't unlocked those yet though. Haven't unlocked the new characters. So we'll eventually get there. Okay, let's do a reroll right away. Okay, we'll do the XP stuff. I don't think they added any new synergies. You can see they did add some new graphics though. Things now look a lot nicer. They're more colorful. So I really do like that change. That's a pretty good change. It definitely ups the presentation of the game. But this Tesla gun's pretty strong. It's basically a chain lightning gun. Okay, we'll get Nerd Rage right off the get. And this is only going to be a 20-minute run. I don't have endless mode unlocked yet. It's probably going to be a little bit until I do. But anyways, I think we'll kind of run through the maps and run through the new weapons and stuff like that first. And then we'll start jumping into endless mode. So that's going to kind of be the goal here. Let's unlock the majority of the content first. We'll get our meta progress going up, and then we'll jump in. Okay, let's do bounce. I think bounce and pierce still kind of work with this. I'm honestly not sure. I kind of thought bounce would give it like an extra chain lightning, but it might not. I'm kind of trying to see like how this works. Yeah, it might not actually give it an extra bounce. You know, like hitting another enemy. So I wonder if that's kind of an useless upgrade. Let's go with move speed reload, dash reduction. All right, and then things like extra bullets too. I mean, let's try it, because now I would assume it would shoot out more, but it doesn't, does it? Huh? It still only shoots out, or is it shooting out 2? It's so hard to tell. It looks like it's shooting out 2. I think it was just, yeah, okay, there we go. Now it's starting to look crazy. See, now it looks like it actually has the bounce to it too. Okay, let's see. Let's go with attack speed. See, now it looks like it has a bounce. Interesting. It definitely this is really my first time playing with this. I've only done one run with it. And so I'm not sure how everything sort of scales with this, you know, the bounce, the extra bullets. That's kind of why I picked it, because I wanted to see what would happen here. But I definitely see myself shooting out 2 arcs So that's definitely a thing. Okay, let's do... I'm going to reroll these. Let's do this. Enemies killed by your weapon explode into 3 bullets. I think that does chain too. I think that causes extra chains. Yeah. So you can see it shooting out 3 little chain arcs next to it. So that does work. Yeah, this weapon's gonna be very flashy. And then what's cool too is if you get the electric, which I've gotten before, it does make it look really cool. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I want to shoot out as much electricity as possible. That sounds like the coolest way to play this game. Just get multiple streams of electricity shooting out. Yeah, see, that's sick. And then what's nice about it too is it looks like if there's only one enemy in range, it shoots all your bullets at that one enemy. Am I looking at that right? You know, it's shooting whatever 3 bullets now or 3 streams of electricity at one enemy. That's kind of what it looks like. That's cool. Okay, let's do the HP. Because we only have, I do only have 4 HP. I'm just so happy to finally be playing this game. Like for real playing this game. Because I've been playing this game for quite a long time now, and I'm finally happy to finally be here. I was really bummed out that I didn't get a review key that early. Because I could have been grinding this a lot quicker, but I'm definitely gonna put the time into this game, grind everything up as best as I can, put out as much content as we can the next couple days, and go from there. Let's go damage. I'm not like super worried about the build right here. We're just gonna kind of try things out, see what looks good with this, how to make this the coolest looking weapon possible, and then just to see kind of how powerful it is. And I'm really excited to see the other weapons too. We've been playing with 3 weapons forever. You know, the SMG, the revolver, and the shotgun. That's been it. So we finally have new toys to play with to kind of see how they work. I did have a suggestion kind of in my previous runs, you know, the previous demo stuff, is I do wish that each weapon sort of had its own upgrade path though. Whether it's through meta progress or in-game level ups. Because I do think that would make them still feel a little bit more unique instead of, because we're still picking the same level ups, you know, which I do think is probably the biggest flaw of this game. Every weapon you're playing the same stuff. There's not going to be really much difference in how you like what level ups you pick and stuff. So it would be cool to see a little bit more uniqueness in the level up stuff with the weapons. Like I think a full on meta tree or a whole level up thing like this, at least, you know, for one weapon. Okay, so we're gonna do that double HP. I don't have all the synergies unlocked yet either, so we're not gonna be able to we're not gonna be able to get the OP synergies and all that. I'm still kind of working on getting all those. It'll all come over time though. God, this gun is so cool though. This is probably gonna be my favorite gun, maybe. I love chain lightning guns. They're usually not that strong though, but this one does feel really strong. I think in these types of games, being able, or at least in this game in particular too, like I think being able to hit a lot of enemies quickly is really beneficial, because the screen fills up with enemies really quickly. And if you're not able to sort of handle all of them, you get overrun really quickly. So it doesn't matter if you're doing like 1,000,000 damage a hit. It's almost better to do less damage per hit, but hit way more enemies. Okay, let's do a reroll. See, and then I'm curious, like, I assume attack speed probably means that, because we're not shooting out bullets, but I assume it takes the damage a little bit more quickly. I am going to make sure that we pick up all the weapons too, even the gray stuff, because I'm still working on sort of leveling up all the stuff. Another minor thing, you move through the ranks so quickly, and I don't know if you saw, as we move up to the new maps too, you start to unlock like rank 11 weapons, and so part of me is a little scared that I don't know. We're just spitballing here, like some possible concerns here. Some of the new levels, like you're going to be dropping level 11 gear. So what does that mean? That's going to make this map irrelevant at some point, right? Like there would never be a need to come back and play this map. You would pretty much always play the hard map if you're just trying to grind better gear, or, you know, because rank 11 gear is gonna recycle for more. So I'm really hoping that when you get to the endless mode, I hope endless mode is difficult on every single map. You know, that needs to be like the end game, no matter what. They all need to be the same. They all need to be rank 15 weapons, whatever it is. That way I can play endless mode on this map, I can play endless mode on the other map, whatever. That's my biggest concern right now, but I'm not that far yet, so I'm not really sure. That's just kind of thinking about the future of this game right now. But for now, I guess we'll just enjoy what we have. Let's go with crit chance. See, now let's try. No, let's not do burn yet. We'll save it. Let's go base damage. We'll save that stuff. But this new weapon is very sweet, and I'm super excited to see the other weapons and the new characters. I think we unlock the first character relatively soon. I think I just need to beat the tier 4 of this level, and then that'll give me the new character. It might be a little bit till we unlock the other characters, because you have to unlock rank 4 on all the other maps to get the new ones. I'm not sure about the weapons. I'm not sure how to unlock the actual weapons, so that'll have to be something we see too. Like I said, I'm gonna grind out this game as best as I can. We're gonna do a stream. Well, by the time you're watching this, the stream's already done, but I'm gonna stream last night I streamed this game, so hopefully I was able to make a lot of progress. But I'm gonna get like a good 2 to 3 hour stream of just grinding, you know. That's really all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be a big grind session. Let's go damage knockback. I wonder how knockback works with this weapon. I don't think this weapon has knockback. We're kind of killing them, a lot of them, in one hit, but I don't think it has a knockback to it. I really hope that this game keeps up with the updates too. I have a feeling this game will be popular enough. I definitely think that'll be a thing. I don't think this game's going to be like a dead game on arrival. This game, it has pretty high quality production to it. I think there's enough people out there that really like this game too from the demos and playtest. So I think this game does have a bright future. I will say too, I do think this is kind of one of my top tier horde survival roguelike type games. Like, if we're being real, I think I would put this near the top. It's not Deep Rock Galactic tier, but I do think it is, like, legitimately, I think this is like an S tier or upper A tier horde survival roguelike. compared to everything else that comes out. Like, this game kind of has it all. It has a really good production quality, cool weapons, it's got a cool look to it, it plays well, and that's really what matters most. All the other little minor complaints that we have, you know, those can get sort of resolved in time, if they ever do. But yeah, it's all right. Let's do the crit chance. But I think this game has a very bright, very bright future. I hope everyone who's watching this video goes and buys this game. I think the game's like $12 or something, which I would say is a very fair price, you know. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. This is definitely gonna be one of the, you know, I love flashy shit. This is gonna be one of the flashier guns in this game, I think. I mean, I'm curious to see what the laser looks like and the saw blade. I guess we still need to kind of see what those look like first. All right. See, like piercing. I'm just not sure if piercing works with this. Are we piercing through an enemy? Sometimes it's so hard to tell. I think we are. I think the lightning's going through them sometimes. Sometimes it looks like it is, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, I can just only assume that they should be working as they say they do. So if it pierces, it should pierce. All right, well, there's another pierce down here. This is gonna be this is gonna get my Steam Deck. I'm gonna have to undust my Steam Deck and jump into this game too, like at nighttime when I'm just lying down right before bed. Let's do the crits cause explosions, because this is a good game to sort of grind, even if I'm just grinding hell dust and stuff like that, just to make my meta progress a little bit better. Okay, we have 2 legendaries now, so let's get these. One's a crit and then one's a damage, so those will be really good. Ooh. Legendary damage, let's go. All right, let's do reroll. Reroll again. We'll do the shooting range one. But now we can sort of, for the future of this game, you know, we'll kind of go in, we'll start running different builds again eventually. This is, again, probably once we get to endless mode. For now, it's going to be, let's just try out the new weapons, new characters, and things like that. But once we get to the in-game stuff, we'll be able to start running builds again, and we'll kind of try them with probably prioritizing the new weapons, obviously, because we kind of already ran the shotgun stuff, but, or the shotgun, the revolver, and the SMG. So we'll definitely try to give these weapons, you know, their time. That'll be fun. All right, let's go with that attack speed. I think that'll be a good one for this one, because well, at the moment I have infinite ammo. I want to see the new maps too. You know, there's just so much I want to see. Like, are the new maps going to have new enemies? I assume they will, and I assume there's going to be different bosses. I assume there's going to be all that kind of stuff, you know. It'll be nice to finally see some new enemy types too, hopefully. I hope. And then, yeah, definitely some new bosses. Because there's three maps in the game right now. See, this is why this weapon's good. Because look at us just, you know, melting all these enemies. Like, look how many enemies we're hitting right there. That's so good. Let's do that attack speed. All right, slime boss. Yeah, this is really good too with the extra bullets too. It just means it's just focusing the fire on one enemy, which makes it really good too. Whereas the other weapons, whenever you add the extra bullets, you know, you're not necessarily guaranteed to just blast the enemy. But if you have extra bullets in this, it just means it condenses it into one stream. That's pretty powerful. All right, let's do the crit damage knockback. Let's do frenzy. So yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I don't have a lot of the synergies unlocked yet. There's only a couple that I've actually gotten so far. I don't have a lot of the runes unlocked yet. I mainly was like, the main focus here when I first got the key was to grind and unlock this gun. that was my sole purpose in the first couple hours of this game. Was I need to make sure I get to the Tesla gun, because I knew that was the first gun we would unlock. And so I had to make sure that we get this, because this gun is freaking badass. All right, I guess we'll do bounce efficiency, assuming this gun even has a bounce. I'm gonna come get this crit. I haven't seen anything new yet in terms of level ups. I know some of the level up stuff and these shrines, I know some of them sort of got adjusted, where some of them did get, I think some of them did get buffs. I'm just gonna take a bunch of things. Just to see if we can sort of unlock things too. But I haven't necessarily, like, I don't think I saw any new sort of level up stuff. So everything that was in the demo is still there. Haven't seen any different types of shrines yet either. I'm gonna come get the damage actually, if we can make down there. This gun's so sick, though. All right, let's do the reload speed. Like I said, let's just try to get things to, because if you get a certain amount of reload speed, you might unlock something. If you get a certain amount of pickup radius, you probably unlock something. So do a little bit of everything and see if any of that helps us. All right, let's just get the holy shield. Do pickup range and then damage. While shield is active, let's do that one. I do like that one, especially since we have 3 shields too. Okay, just a little bit more till the boss comes. I'm assuming we're not going to have any issues with the boss. We've been kind of messing everything up for most of this game. Let's see if we can get to this damage before the boss comes, though. I don't know exactly what time the boss comes. I don't know if it's exactly at 0. No. Yep. All right, GG's. Yeah, that weapon's very cool. That's a very, very cool weapon. That's definitely going to be maybe my favorite weapon. At least I know it's definitely my favorite out of the ones we've seen. Okay, so see, I already unlocked this synergy. Hungry bullets, rich, new weapon. See, it's the game still kind of does this. I've literally already unlocked a Tesla gun because I literally just played this one. All right, let's go. What else do we got a bunch of purple weapons here, so I could work on getting another legendary. Probably I'll go with the legendary shotgun because that's probably my second favorite weapon there. Okay, back to main menu. Okay, so this is kind of, so I already unlocked that too. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. So like when we come here, see how the weapon drops are, you know, like rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then even endless mode says rank 5. And then you come over here and now you're getting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I understand all that. Like you move through the game, you progress, and then you get to the harder difficulty, and then bam, all of a sudden now you're getting up to rank 15. But the thing is endless mode now going to be irrelevant for this map? Is endless mode going to be irrelevant on this map? Once I get tier 15 gear, you know, like that stuff like that will have to be adjusted if that's the case. And I kind of think it is just by looking at it. Because I don't like when I get to endless mode, I want to be able to run all 3 maps at a very high difficulty. Not just scorched grounds. You know, all 3 of these maps should scale towards rank 15 gear. And that's just, I don't know. That's just kind of my opinion. I don't know if that changes at all, but because I don't want to play scorched ground every time. I do want to make sure that I'm able to play these other maps. And that's what I'm saying. That's kind of what my biggest fear is. So we're going to have to kind of see what happens with that. Let's go to our skill tree. We'll do some purple XP chance, and then we'll put 1 point there, and then we'll put 2 points there for ashes. And then, yeah, that's really it for now. We'll be doing this game for a very long time, you know, at least like the next month or so, because there's a lot to play, a lot to cover, and a lot to go over, and I really, really do like this game. But that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.